Good morning, friends. It's Miss Patty at Samuel's Public Library here with Owl. So today we're going to take a trip and visit some places in the world. And as you might already know, like Winnie the Pooh's friend Owl is smart, and we kind of think of owls as wise. So Al wants to go on this trip with us as we travel around the world and learn about new places. So I thought I'd show you our little globe. So it's like a ball. And where are we? So we live in the United States, in North America. And we have a friend in Canada. And this is South America. And this is kind of fun because it has different animals in different places. So we have some special animals like Snowy Owl, but we don't have, unless you go to the zoo, of course, is Mr. Elephant in Africa. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it, to have elephants roaming our land? And so here is the globe, our very big, fabulous, wonderful Earth. We also don't have panda bears except for in the zoo. Those are in China, another very special animal. Maybe you have a favorite animal that you like to learn about, like owl. So I'm going to put that aside and read to you Somewhere in the World Right Now by Stacy Schuett. Have you ever thought about that? What someone across the ocean is doing right now while you're at the beach or when you're asleep? Are people on the other side of the world going to school and doing their day? Okay, somewhere in the world. So here's another map, and it's kind of cool because like this morning, if it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, it's a different time on the other side of the world because of the way the sun, the way we twirl facing the sun, and half of our earth is dark, right? Somewhere in the world right now. Somewhere in the world right now, it's deepest night. Fog hugs the shoulders of buildings and bridges. A baker slides long loaves of bread into an oven. Somewhere, somebody watches a movie. A mouse hunts for crumbs. Do you see the little mouse? The bakers have to get up very early. I see a dog in the shadows. See that? Somewhere else in velvety darkness, elephants sleep standing up, swaying gently from side to side. Did you know that there are some animals that don't lie down, but they sleep standing up? I'm glad we get to sleep in our beds, aren't you? And this is in, it says Uganda and Kenya, places in Africa. Antarctica, do you see? Who are they? Yeah, penguins, I know you know. Whales breach and dive into the sea, singing their low, sweet songs. Penguins press close together to their chicks to keep them warm. Somewhere the night wind sighs and murmurs. The moon shines through a window. A little girl lies dreaming of tomorrow. I woke up last night and saw the moon really big shining in my window. but somewhere else, right now. Tomorrow is already here. Dawn is breaking, a rooster crows, and people are waking up. Maybe in Japan. Somewhere it's morning. Families eat breakfast. Kids get dressed for school. Farmers leave the fields to tend to their crops. Birds stretch their wings and sing. A boy hides a note for a friend to find. People go to work. Stores open. Another day has begun. And somewhere right now, people buy food for their midday meal. A carpenter measures wood. A dog runs off with his lunch. Oh no! Silly dog. In the late morning shade, a baby kangaroo naps. And a koala munches eucalyptus leaves. That is in Australia. Very far away from us. Somewhere in the world right now, fishing boats return with their catch. Seagulls swoop and dive and bicker over scraps. Have you ever heard the seagulls at the beach? They can be pretty noisy. Somewhere the afternoon sun glides and gilds workers in the vineyards. Cows graze and rest in the grass. A girl tends her horses. All kinds of things to see. These are really nice pictures, aren't they? Somewhere in the world right now, the sun is setting. Monkeys screech from the trees as a jaguar glides through the jungle. Parrots mutter and chuckle. Shadows grow long. In places in the jungle, if you're on the ground, it's really hard to see a jaguar because he blends in and it's kind of dark because the trees are so full at the top. Jungles are amazing. And somewhere else, the sun has already slipped away, drawing evening down like a shade. In the city, signs flash on and off, on and off. Trains whoosh through the tunnels, taking people home. Have you ever been on a train or a metro subway? Very exciting. This is Guatemala. Somewhere, suddenly houses light up. A girl and her brother race each other to the door. The day's work is done. A family sits down to supper. And somewhere else, like Louisiana, in our country, night has fallen. Clouds cushion the moon as it climbs across the sky. An alligator sleeps in an inky swamp beneath the tapestry of stars. Do you see the alligator? The last notes of a song fade into the rhythm of the waves. Somewhere, a truck driver follows her headlights down a lonely road. A night watchman starts his shift. This is in Canada. Over here it says Quebec. Do you see Mr. Owl? Because we know owls are awake at night, right? That makes them nocturnal. I know some of you know that word. Friends say, good night, good night. Somewhere somebody reads a story and someone listens. This is in Massachusetts, one of our states. I was born there a long time ago. Voices whisper, sweet dreams. And under a blanket of night, lights go out one by one, somewhere in the world. Right? Yeah. Thank you. Isn't that fun to kind of think about what people are doing somewhere else while you're getting ready to go to bed, or if you're playing, then maybe on the other side of the world, they're sleeping. That's kind of how it works. So when you think about places in the world, there's all kinds of fun things to learn. So in a place called Sweden, there is an amazing horse that they like to decorate and carve. So it's called a Declan horse. And long ago, this particular one is made of concrete, and it's the largest one in the world. Can you see the little houses? He's very big, and there's a boy standing there. Shows you how big this special Swedish horse is. So I printed off one. So think long ago in log cabins where it's cold and dark, when the farmers would be done with their farming and at night came, they would sit by a cozy fire after dinner and carve beautiful things. And this is where the Declan horse came from. They would carve them and then paint them. So I thought I would print one off, and you could too have an adult print off a Declan horse, and then you could color it any colors you wanted. It's your imagination, whatever colors you think would be nice. And so I put a little popsicle stick on the back so you can turn it into a little puppet. Because for farmers, horses are very important around the world because they're strong and can take you places and they can pull things. So I have another story for you about going around the world. This one's called A Celebration of Harmony Around the World. Harmony is another nice word for peace. This Love by Isabel Otter. These are fun books when there's cutouts. Don't you like those? I do too. This love. It doesn't matter who we are. Join hands and stand up tall. Love is a special language that's understood by all. Graceful birds swoop low and dive, soaring through the air. We watch in quiet wonder, a moment of joy to share. Don't you like to watch birds? I do. A bird feeder, and it's so much fun to see who comes to visit. All different kinds of birds. We nestle close together in our cozy little nook, the words painting pictures as we share our favorite book. Do you have a favorite story that you like to have read to you over and over? I'd love to know what it is. We roam the streets as one, dog always at my side. A loyal friend and playmate, my love, my joy, my pride. That's a pretty market, a vegetable and fruit market where everything's fresh. You can get your food every day fresh. Do you have a special dog like that little boy? We laugh and play all day under stormy skies. Splish, splash, we love the rain. What a great surprise. Puddles are fun to stomp in with your boots, right? I watch the crystal carpet form as balls of snow are flung. Soft flakes float gently on the air, then melt on my warm tongue. Soon and very soon, we're going to wake up one morning and see snow because it's almost winter. Colored streamers burst and pop, lighting up the sky. Good night kisses for us all as sparks fade from sight. Do you like to watch fireworks? They're pretty magical. We dig a hole, then scatter seeds to take care of our land. My grandpa teaches me to sow with patient, loving hands. Maybe next spring you can help in your garden and grow something new. We'll dance and prance in fountains, rake rainbows in the spray. We love to leap and twirl around. Please, can we stay all day? Can you hear a drip, drip, drop? Rain is falling fast. And though the seasons come and go, our special bond will last. This looks like it could be India. And there are places in the world that have rainy seasons that rain and rain and rain all the time for a while. Dad's safe hands are guiding me, and now I'm on my own. I know he's right behind me. I'll never feel alone. Are you starting to learn how to ride a bike? That's big stuff. It's not easy at first, is it? We share our laughter, songs, and tales while parrots preen and call. The sun is winking on the sea as dusk begins to fall. We've had some lovely sunsets. My baby brother's been born. I must take care of him. His tiny fingers curl around mine. My heart fills to the brim. It doesn't matter who we are. Join hands and stand up tall. Love is a special language that's understood by all. The end. This love. That was a nice story, don't you think? I liked it. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you can come into the library and see us and come get a craft kit. We have lots of things for you to do, and Miss Pat has wonderful science experiments that you can do too. So I hope that you have a fun day, a full day, and if possible, can get outside and play. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.